Hello everyone, it is I, Republic Studs, and we are doing the 2021 Winter Wave predictions.
Wow!
Now this is not just what I want. This is generally what I think makes the most sense, because honestly, in my perfect world, they would all be clone trooper sets, they would all be clones. They would just literally be a box of clones, they're just like, here, take it. But yeah, this is what I think is most ideal. But I do want to start off by saying this idea is from Drinky Winky on my Discord. You can give me some suggestions in my Discord, just like him, and get a shout out on the channel. A lot of these pictures that I'm going to be showing are not my own, so a huge thank you to BrickWizard59 for the great concept arts. And let me just start off, it's going to be a massive Clone Wars wave, and we're going to get some Mando sets, depending on how Season 2 of that pans out. And these are completely my own ideas. This was the only one of these stemmed from a leak, and it was kind of like one we all kind of guessed anyway. But yeah, let's tell me what you guys think down in the comments. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, do all the other buttons, and let's get into it. Starting off at our poly bag we get every winter wave, it is the Maul Mando Starfighter. Now I predict we will get the Maul Mando Starfighter, and it'll make more sense in a second because it is the most like tiny mini ship that you can make, and it also resembles. It would be easier to design because they did make one a few years back that was blue. So I figured this one would be the red one. I believe. I'm not 100% sure on the name of it, but that would be my prediction for how it would be handled. It would be $3.99 to $4.99. I'm not sure exactly where the prices are with those at the moment. And yeah. Moving on to our microfighters, we have the Razor Crest at $9.99. This would come with the Mandalorian, obviously, hopefully Beskar Edition Mando, but it may not be. I just feel like we have to get the Razor Crest. And a mini model of the Razor Crest, obviously. I've seen a lot of concept art for this, and I'd genuinely be shocked if they didn't do it. And the next one is going to be an unknown Mando set. Now, I say this because Season 2 is still approaching. It comes in October, and we do not know a thing about it. We do not know a shred of information, but I'm sure it's going to be something to counter Mando. That's all I can say, $9.99. But it's really like, there's nothing to guess. I mean, maybe it would be Moff Gideon's fighter. I don't know. Maybe he'll get a new fighter. That would be my guess if it was from Season 1. But yeah. Next up, we have the micro battle sets, which are like the Micro Fighter 2 packs. And I predict it will be ATTE versus a Maul Mando fighter. Now, I keep saying the Maul Mando fighter because there is not many Mandalorian vehicles. And this one is just like the only one. And yeah. So the figures would include a Maul Mandalorian and a 332nd Clone Trooper minifigure and a mini ATTE, which should be really interesting to see. It also could potentially be some other form of a Republic ship. I'm not 100% sure. All I know, it could be another Maul. I don't know. There wasn't that much Maul stuff. So yeah. Moving on from that is, I think, one of the most anticipated. I've already made a video saying I predict right now 332nd Clone Trooper Battle Pack. Coming in at $14.99, this set will come with 3 332nd Troopers and a blue Mandalorian, like with I don't know if they're Death Watch or what they're calling them, but the Bo-Katan Mandalorians. This build resembles something like an ATTE in the same way that the Jedi Clone Trooper Battle Pack tried to resemble a gunship in a weird way, or the ARC Trooper Battle Pack tried to resemble an ATTE in that sense. So it's going to be like a weird, like, six-legged walker, but it's not going to be something we recognize exactly. It's going to be because that's how battle packs usually work. So yeah, that's my prediction. Maybe we'll get like some variation of the 332nd Trooper. One will get a jetpack. I don't know. And obviously to counter that, we'll get the Maul Mando battle pack. Come with 2 Mauls, males and 2 females, Mandalorians. The build would be a complete enigma. I'm not 100% sure what that would be, but I personally would like to see some Mandalorian wreck building, or wrecks, or like from buildings or explosion, or a turret, but that probably wouldn't happen, sadly, but that would be ideal. Now, here are the junior sets. There was only one that came out this year. It was the Hoth one, so I'm going to do the same amount as last year, or this current year. It is the Siege of Mandalore at $19.99. It will come with a mini gunship, that's my prediction. It's going to be a mini gunship and some Mandalore buildings. It's going to mainly be like a crash building. It's going to be like it's going to be something. I have a prediction. It's going to be a Siege of Mandalore playset And the figures are going to be a Maul, Mando, and 3/32nd clone, as per usual. I'm just, generally, I think since they're so heavy on the 3/32nd clones, they may do it. It also may be a 501st Trooper or a plane or shock. I'm not 100% sure. But the next up is the dual set at 99 cents. It will be the Ahsoka versus Darth Maul. It'll be something like resemble the throne room. I don't think they could capture the perfect essence of the throne room, the way Brick Wizard 59 did. And the figures will include a new Maul and a same Ahsoka Tano. Now moving on, we're going to stray away from Clone Wars for a second. And I predict for $29.99, we will get a Luke's Homestead. I don't know how we have gotten this. This is like a thing I have had a problem with forever. We have had, they've been doing these hut tangents recently. They've done Yoda's hut. They've done Obi-Wan's hut. They did Luke's hut from The Last Jedi. And I just think this is the perfect time to do Luke's Homestead. And we still haven't gotten this. This building is so iconic. I do not understand the fact that we still do not have one. And also the fact that we're getting it in the Advent calendar even leads me more to believe that we will finally be getting Luke's Homestead. The figures will include Luke, Uncle Owen, Aunt Beru, and C-3PO. That's usually the figure count that's coming with these, except for Dagobah, but that made sense because there were only so many characters at Dagobah. And maybe R2, or maybe not 3PO. I just know we need an Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen in a cheaper set. The next one is a big toss-up for me. This spot could be Mandalorian set or Clone Wars set. I know it's confusing because we have like Clone Wars Mandalorians and The Mandalorian. But for the sake of this video, we'll say Clone Wars since we don't know anything about Season 2. So I'm going to say this is either going to be Trace and Rafa's Speeder at $29.99. And I know that's unpopular, but I figure they'll want to do inclusion and you know that stuff. And it will include that weird chunky droid and her little speeder that carried stuff. Or it will be Echo's Chamber from the Bad Batch arc, and this will be the thing that Tambor used to make for Echo, and it will come with Echo and Rex. We need a Rex, but this is, or if it doesn't come with Rex, it'll possibly come with Tech or Anakin or a battle droid or Tambor. Knowing how Echo is, knowing how Disney is or Lego is, it'll probably be Echo. Into Battle Droid and maybe Rex. It's going to be Rex or Tech, one of the two. I don't think it's going to be Anakin. But yeah. Moving on are the two big sets. Last year we got an $80 set and a $90 set. So going in for our $80 set at $79.99 is Captain Rex's Blue Y-Wing. Now, I know we just got a Y-Wing this year, but I think like we couldn't get one this year. But I think it would make sense next year to get one. It would be a nice distance of time from the red one, Zori Bliss's Y-Wing, and yeah, it would come with Rex, Ahsoka, R7, and hopefully Jesse. Like, that would be, like, ideal. But knowing how Lego is, it would probably be a 3/32nd Trooper, because they're lazy like that. But hopefully Jesse. That would be nice. Since they have to give Rex capes, they'd probably give Jesse capes. And also, maybe Rex would get a custom head print. That could be cool. But yeah. And coming in at $90 US, this one is going to be a shock to all of you, I think, but this is the Bad Batch Shuttle. So this, obviously, it speaks for itself, but it's the Bad Batch. It comes with all of them, if not, maybe not Tech, if he comes in the Echo Chamber set. And it would also come with a Gonk Droid, because you see record lifting one. There were only about 4 figures in the last one, so there were technically 3 figures and the droid. So, yeah. So that's why I think that we might get Tech in another set, if that makes sense. But yeah. So yeah, those are my thoughts for what will happen in this year's 2021 winter, not this year, but it's all, yeah. The 2021 winter wave, January wave set predictions. I wouldn't be shocked, I want to talk about this a bit, if this wave actually ends up getting pushed back because, you know, knowing how the virus has been, they're pushing back everything. And I'm slightly worried because Lego has some factories in China, but hopefully they will be able to push it out. That should be very exciting. And yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. I am super happy with these picks. Personally, I think the most likely ones are Ahsoka versus Maul, 3/32nd Trooper, Luke's Homestead. Everything is pointing in its direction, even though we haven't even gotten real leaks yet. Like, I did a leaks video a while back. I'm gonna like give it the benefit of doubt. I genuinely think there's some substance there. If anything, it's just calculating guesses. And And yeah, I think the Maul Mando Starfighter is pretty certain. Everything other than that is up in the air. And yeah, I'm just curious to see what you guys have to say. But yeah, make sure to subscribe, turn on the notification bell if you liked videos more like this. Keep watching, keep doing all that stuff. And I will see you all in the next one. Check out my Patreon, Discord, all that other stuff. And yeah, catch you all later.